guys, this is day 7 since I got my plaster done. I got my plaster done on Tuesday 23rd December at eve, and today is Tuesday 30th December morning. Uh, so what is my experience and what all I am feeling, how is my leg, all these things I will be sharing in this video. First of all, I'll tell you that how has the past 1 week been with the plaster done. The week was very heavy, undoubtedly. It was very heavy for me. Things were not easy. It was a havoc going to washroom, for toilet, for for anything, for stool. It was very difficult. But with a walker, see, I have a walker now. With a walker, it's quite easy now to go to washroom, to go to the basin for brushing and all that. It's quite easy now. Means far easy than taking help from other, like my mother, and using the wall. It's better to use a walker. So I would suggest everyone, anyone who's got, unfortunately got a fracture in foot or leg, to have a walker, because walker does helps in walking. It's quite easy. So one more thing is that over time, like first 1-2 days were very difficult because I did not have walker. My feet was fractured. I was not used to this. But with walker, it's quite easy. It's quite easy to walk to washroom. And one more thing was that I, like, when I go to washroom, I use two plastics, like I do use two plastics to secure, to to close this, to hide this fracture, so that it does not comes in contact with water. uh, I secure it tightly with a rubber band, and once it's done, I go to washroom. Yeah, it's difficult to go to washroom without somebody's help. Like my mother has to always be there, when I go to washroom. It's not easy. It's not easy to handle alone. I agree to that, and it's very very difficult to handle alone, because once it happened like that I went to washroom, and like I take tuitions. I went to washroom that time. All the students have already left. My mother also takes tuition. She also went to take her tuition during the evening. And sorry, I give tuitions, not, yeah, I take tuitions. Sorry, grammatical mistake. So my mother went to tuition. I completed my tuition. One student was still sitting in the classroom where I teach. uh, but the problem was that I was feeling an urge to urinate. It was, my bladder was full. So I went to washroom. I I somehow gathered courage, took my walker, went to washroom. But the problem was that I went to washroom. I tried to sit, and the way the girls do. But the thing was that I fell down. I fell down, and I, by God's grace, nothing happened. I fell down. Slowly and gradually I woke up. My all clothes were drenched in water, and then I again, somehow I managed to come out of the washroom. Since the plaster is halfway done, the plaster has not went up to the knee. So this is also a point that I would like to tell you, that whenever you get your plaster done, especially if you have broken your fifth metatarsal like me, or foot or ankle, you have broken your ankle. See, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that if it is not, if it is not that part which is broken, if it is not your, it is not your legs which are broken, it is just your feet or ankle, then avoid doing plaster till knee. Because I know a person, a girl who stays nearby my house. She had fracture at the same position, at the same point, in the fifth metatarsal. She is a dancer, but she said me that her doctor got her plaster till her knee, and it was very difficult to even fold her knee. Thankfully, my doctor is quite good. He told me to have, himself did the plaster. I had no idea till where to do the plaster, what to do, and all that. He is very skillful, and I'll give you the link of that doctor. Like, he's not, I don't think he's available online, but still I have the phone number. I have the address. I have the name of the doctor. I'll be putting on the comment box. So the thing is that how was the last week? It was horrible. It was not easy. It was not easy, but with Walker, it had been easy. With Walker, you will also require a person. Like here, I have my mother who's helping me out in my every walk, and like yeah, it's fine. If I have my Walker till washroom, I can easily go, but inside washroom I cannot take the Walker because my bathroom's door is not that wide. So what do I need to do? That time I have to, I have to put pressure on the feet. Like I am not putting the entire pressure on my broken foot. Of course it is a pseudo pressure, you can say. It is slight pressure. It is 20%, 30%, 20%, 10%. Most of the pressure is on my, on my left foot, which is not injured. So this is how I'm. And one more thing is that if you use an Indian toilet, it is very difficult to go to washroom, because another person I met, like one of my students' mother, she said me that she also had a fracture, and she was using Indian toilet that time. That is very difficult. It had been very difficult for her to manage in that position. So thankfully I don't have an Indian toilet. I have a Western toilet seat, which is very helpful for me during this time. Now I realize why God did many a things few months back, and because he made me basically helped me out in this situation. Because he knew, God knows everything, that he knew what I am going to face in my nearby future, and that is why he prepared me for everything that is coming, that is happening right now. Anyways, so this is my experience. The past week was heavy, but yes, with Walker, with each day passing by, it's easy. It's getting easier, because now I have gained control how to sit, how to walk, and how to keep my foot so that it does not get hurt. Like the first day I went to washroom with my fractured feet, with my plaster done, I had a sudden pain in my fracture. I felt like as if I got hurt, more hurt. But then the pain receded slowly. So this is what I want to say, that with each day passing by, you will yourself understand how to keep your foot so that you don't have pain. And I think the way you put your foot so that you don't have pain is the best position for you. One more thing I'm doing is that I am putting my foot, little bit above while I'm sleeping. Like I'm using a cuddle pillow, sorry, while I'm sleeping. I'm putting my injured foot above. Like I'm not putting the injured foot at down. Now I'm keeping it this way because I'm shooting the video. Few more things I would like to tell you is that keep eating medicines, keep taking your medicines on time. My doctor had advised me a painkiller and a gas medicine, and though I don't have gas, and a calcium. All these three to be taken twice a day, after meal, before meal. It is somewhat like this. I'm taking it. The thing is that you will slowly learn. The pain has somehow receded. The pain is, I don't have that much pain now. I don't have that much pain. It is bearable. Even I don't take, the sub. Even if I don't take the painkiller, it is bearable. The pain is bearable. It is mild. It is bearable. It is not all time pain. It is, it is few. It is many a times I don't have pain, and very few times I have pain in my feet. And what else should I say? This is how I'm managing my feet. Like yes, I just wanted to tell that with time you will be able to manage things. Like you will learn how to keep your foot, how to walk. You will learn that. Yes. So God forbid, may nobody of you have a fracture in fifth metatarsal, but unfortunately if you have it, why am I making this video? The purpose of me making with this video is that when I looked for fifth metatarsal fracture, none of the patients share their like how to deal with it, what are the step by step, how the days are passing by. Nobody is doing that. So I am making this video so that it can be helpful for anyone watching this video. May God forbid anybody like having a fracture like me. May nobody have a fracture like me, but still I wanted to help, just a helping hand. So this is what is my 7 days experience. I am eating less. Yes, I am already overweight. I am overweight by 25 to 20 kgs. I'm supposed to be 47 and I'm around 69, 68, 70 now. Not above 70, till 70 my weight is, as far as I can remember my last weight checkup. So I was doubtful whether I should, eat less. But no, this is a time when my body is recovering from an injury. So I cannot cut down on my diet. But yes, what I can do is I should avoid fats. I should avoid aerated drinks, cool drinks, and junk food, which I'm doing. I'm not having any junk right now these days. So this is how you will manage things. You will slowly learn. First days are, of course, their first days are very difficult, but slowly and gradually you will learn how to walk. And please do buy a walker like me. I'm showing you the walker again. Please buy a walker like me when you walk, because it is very helpful. And if you don't have a walker, like I did not buy this walker, it was basically my one of my relatives walker. So when one of my relatives have it, and when I don't, like that person does not require that walker right now, so I just borrowed this walker for time being. I'll be of course returning it. So that's what I want to say, that look for worker around you if anybody has a worker. And that's why you can see that I have put some plastic and thread around the handles, because the handles were very very dirty. So, and you, I don't know how many of you know that I am very particular about my hygiene. Yes, of course, I prioritize my hygiene over everything. So yeah, of course, these days I am not being able to take care of my hygiene completely, but I'm making sure that I do not come in contact with any dirt and dust and any wrong things, because of course I am on bed. I cannot afford to be more sick. So that's all, guys. That's my 7 days review. I thought to make a video in 5 days, but then I thought that it might be too early to make a video. I'll be dropping another video in 10 days. I'll be sharing you my reviews, my views, how am I managing my fifth metatarsal fracture, and I pray that nobody else in the entire world gets this fracture again. Thank you.